What if the device you pull from your pocket hundreds of times a day is not Apple's future anymore? That shocking idea is spreading fast online, powered by bold headlines claiming Apple plans to kill the iPhone in 2026. Social media claims say Apple's AR glasses will replace the iPhone, but trusted leaks reveal a smarter, calmer reality, one that changes how Apple devices work together. Let's clear the noise, avoid fake information, and explain what Apple's 2026 AR glasses really mean, why the iPhone is not going anywhere, and how Apple is slowly shaping the future of everyday computing. Apple is not killing the iPhone. The idea that Apple will kill the iPhone in 2026 is simply not supported by credible information. Reliable leaks do not point to an iPhone replacement. Instead, they show Apple expanding its ecosystem with a new wearable device that depends heavily on the iPhone. The iPhone remains Apple's most important product, generating a huge share of its revenue and serving as the central hub for Apple Watch, AirPods, Macs, and services. If Apple were planning to end the iPhone, there would be signs of slowing investment, fewer annual releases, or a clear successor ready to replace it. None of that exists. What exists instead is a long-term strategy where new devices work alongside the iPhone, not against it. What the 2026 leak actually reveals. According to multiple respected reports, Apple is working on AI-powered smart glasses planned for late 2026, with a wider launch possibly in 2027. These reports come from journalists and analysts with strong track records, including Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Apple supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. Their information consistently points to lightweight smart glasses designed for everyday use. These glasses are not bulky headsets. They are closer in concept to Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses, normal-looking eyewear with built-in technology. The goal is subtle, wearable tech that fits naturally into daily life rather than replacing phones overnight. A new category, not a replacement device. Apple's upcoming glasses should be seen as a new category, similar to how the Apple Watch launched. When Apple introduced the Apple Watch, many people wondered if it would replace the iPhone. Instead, it became an accessory that made the iPhone more useful. The same pattern appears here. The glasses are designed to sit comfortably on your face, offering quick information and hands-free interactions, while the iPhone handles the heavy work behind the scenes. This approach keeps the glasses light, stylish, and practical. AI integration at the core of the glasses. One of the most important features mentioned in leaks is deep AI integration. The glasses are expected to work with Apple Intelligence and a more capable version of Siri. This means users can ask questions, get reminders, or receive help using voice commands without pulling out their phone. Rather than full holograms floating everywhere, the focus is likely on smart assistants, AI that understands context, location, and timing. This makes the glasses useful without overwhelming the user or draining the battery. Cameras for awareness, not surveillance. Leaks also mention built-in cameras, but their purpose is often misunderstood. These cameras are expected to help with photos, short videos, and environmental awareness. For example, they may help identify objects, scan surroundings for navigation, or support AI features like translation. Apple has historically been careful with privacy, and reports suggest the company is designing these cameras with privacy in mind. Visual indicators and on-device processing are expected to play a major role, reducing fears of constant recording. Microphones and speakers for everyday use. To make the glasses practical, Apple is expected to include microphones and speakers. This allows users to take calls, listen to music, hear notifications, and interact with Siri without touching their phone. Similar features already exist in competing smart glasses, but Apple's advantage lies in deeper integration with iOS and its services. The experience is meant to feel natural, like wearing AirPods on your face, rather than using a complex computer. Heads-up information, not full AR. One of the biggest misconceptions is that these glasses will offer full augmented reality displays right away. Current leaks suggest the first version may only provide basic heads-up notifications or simple visual overlays. This could include alerts, directions, or small pieces of information in your field of view. True, advanced AR displays are still limited by battery life, heat, and size. Apple appears to be prioritizing comfort and usability over flashy features that are not yet practical. Why the glasses depend on the iPhone. A key detail in nearly every reliable report is that Apple's glasses will rely heavily on a paired iPhone for processing. This is similar to how the Apple Watch works today. By offloading demanding tasks to the iPhone, Apple can keep the glasses slim and energy efficient. The downside is clear: without your iPhone nearby, many features will be limited. But this design choice makes sense for a first-generation product meant to be worn all day. How this differs from Apple Vision Pro? It is important not to confuse these glasses with Apple Vision Pro. Vision Pro is a high-end mixed reality headset launched in 2024, designed for immersive experiences like virtual workspaces, media consumption, and spatial computing. It is large, powerful, and expensive. The 2026 glasses are the opposite. They are lightweight, socially acceptable, and designed for short interactions throughout the day. Reports estimate a price range between $600 and $1,000, making them far more accessible than Vision Pro. No immediate threat to iPhone sales. Some fear that new glasses will reduce iPhone sales. Current leaks suggest the opposite. Apple is still planning regular iPhone updates, including the iPhone 18 lineup and even a foldable iPhone mentioned in long-term roadmaps. This signals strong confidence in the phone's future. Rather than replacing the iPhone, the glasses are expected to increase dependence on it, strengthening Apple's ecosystem and customer loyalty. Tim Cook's long-term AR vision. Apple CEO Tim Cook has spoken positively about augmented reality for years. He believes AR can blend digital content with the real world in meaningful ways. However, Cook has also been realistic about the timeline. Fully standalone AR glasses that could replace smartphones are still far away. Technical challenges like battery size, heat management, and display quality make true phone replacement devices unlikely before 2030 or later. Apple appears committed to taking careful, practical steps rather than rushing unfinished technology. Real-world uses. Apple is quietly targeting. Leaks hint at practical, everyday uses rather than sci-fi dreams. These include real-time translation during conversations, helpful for travel or international work. Navigation overlays could provide directions while walking or driving, reducing the need to look down at a screen. Other possibilities include contextual information, such as restaurant menus with allergy warnings, hands-free reminders, or quick calendar alerts. These features focus on convenience rather than distraction. Productivity without pulling out your phone. One appealing idea is subtle productivity. Imagine being reminded of a meeting while walking, seeing a notification without stopping, or getting quick answers from AI without touching your phone. The glasses aim to reduce screen time while still keeping you informed. This aligns with Apple's recent focus on health and digital balance, making technology less intrusive. Competition is already heating up. Apple is not entering an empty market. Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses already offer cameras, AI features, and voice commands. Google is also exploring similar concepts. Apple's challenge is not inventing smart glasses, but refining them. Apple's strengths lie in tight ecosystem integration, custom low-power chips, and a strong reputation for privacy. These factors could set its glasses apart, even if the core idea is not new. Potential drawbacks to expect. Early reports also mention limitations. The first version may lack advanced AR visuals, which could disappoint users expecting futuristic displays. Dependence on the iPhone reduces independence, making the glasses less useful on their own. Privacy concerns will remain a topic of debate, especially with cameras involved. Apple's response will likely focus on transparency and on-device processing, but public trust will still need to be earned. Why Apple killed the iPhone is clickbait. The dramatic headline comes from mixing old rumors with present-day leaks. Years ago, analysts speculated that AR could eventually replace smartphones. Some headlines now present that long-term idea as an immediate reality. In truth, the 2026 glasses are an accessory, not a successor. They represent evolution, not extinction. What this means for Apple fans? For Apple users, this is mostly good news. The glasses offer a new way to interact with technology without forcing anyone to give up their iPhone. Reports also suggest Apple is considering prescription lenses and stylish designs, which are essential for mass adoption. If Apple gets the balance right, the glasses could feel less like a gadget and more like a natural extension of daily life. Apple's broader 2026 roadmap. Leaks point to continued investment across Apple's lineup. iPhones will keep evolving, Apple Watches and Macs will receive updates, and Vision Pro development continues, though some reports suggest Apple may slow down cheaper headset plans to focus on glasses first. This shows Apple refining its priorities rather than abandoning major products. In conclusion, the iPhone is not dying in 2026, and Apple is not secretly planning to erase the device that changed modern technology. What is changing is the way people interact with information. Apple's AR glasses represent a careful step toward a future where technology blends more naturally into daily life, instead of constantly pulling attention toward a screen. For now, and for many years ahead, the iPhone remains the center of Apple's ecosystem. It powers communication, work, entertainment, and connects seamlessly with Apple Watch, AirPods, Macs, and future devices. The upcoming AR glasses do not replace this role. Instead, they rely on it. The phone does the heavy processing, manages apps, and keeps everything running smoothly, while the glasses act as a lightweight window for quick, helpful information. This approach shows Apple's long-standing philosophy: move slowly, release products only when they are practical, and avoid forcing users into sudden changes. Apple understands that people are not ready to give up smartphones overnight. Batteries, displays, comfort, and privacy all need major improvements before any wearable could fully replace a phone. Apple knows this, and the leaks strongly suggest they are planning for the long term, not rushing toward an unrealistic future. Over time, computing may gradually shift. Instead of always pulling a phone from your pocket, information might appear only when needed. Directions while walking, translations during conversations, reminders at the right moment. This does not mean screens disappear, it means they become less demanding. The goal is convenience, not replacement. Apple's AR glasses should be seen as an evolution, not a revolution. Just like the Apple Watch didn't replace the iPhone but made it more useful, these glasses are designed to quietly extend what the iPhone can already do. They reduce friction, save time, and allow people to stay connected without feeling overwhelmed. So when headlines say Apple killed the iPhone, they're chasing clicks, not truth. The reality is far calmer and far smarter. Apple is building toward the future step by step, keeping the iPhone at the core while slowly experimenting with what comes next. In short, the iPhone isn't going anywhere. Apple isn't ending an era, it's carefully preparing the next one without breaking what already works.